What's up, you fucking cowards? Welcome to the last UTM podcast of 2017. Been a crazy year for us. In this podcast, we're going to be reflecting on all the wonderful stuff we've done this year, including this podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Nathan, aka Peak for Them, aka Kim Jong Big Bums.
Big Bums?
I said bums. I'm joined by Connor, aka Conman, aka Yogurt Boy. How are the end of year yogurt stocks looking?
Pretty average. There's not a big lot of call for yogurt in December time.
Oh, no Christmas yogurt.
No
Bitcoin
like
value.
bloody pudding instead, don't they?
Bloody savages, tell you.
Also, I nearly had a heart attack when you said last UTM podcast. I thought we'd been cancelled.
Yeah, I'm cancelling it. No.
No, I told you, we're just not getting a second season animated by the Madhouse.
I'm going to bloody Netflix.
Connor's own podcast.
See you in 2019, mate.
I'm also joined by Josh, aka Words by a Meme, aka Anime Dab Fence Force. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Sick. Last and almost definitely least, Joe,
I like
aka Swagcher Rice 666, aka Not Gay If Boob.
Yeah. I just want to offer a correction here.
Okay.
You say I got the least, but no.
That's a pretty convincing argument, to be fair. I've been convinced.
I'm folding my arms. You can hear it.
Hear that fold of arm. So, end of the year. How does everyone feel about, the amount of shit we've done UTM this year? I think we killed it.
I can't wait for it to be over.
Yeah, really? Yeah, but it doesn't just magically stop when it hits like January. We got to keep doing some work.
Oh,
You guys
no.
killed it. I only contributed in the second half because I'm a bloody poo.
What were you doing before?
I was just doing other work. I was just like, oh, those guys are doing things.
Oh, just not contributing.
Yeah, I was in the podcast and that was about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you've done more stuff though. Thank you, arigato gozaimasu.
Oh, no problem, mate. More coming your way.
That's it.
What about you, Josh? How are you feeling about this year?
Yeah, it went alright. We did okay. When
Yeah.
we were doing okay. I mean, we weren't doing okay, we weren't doing so okay, but...
Some crazy deep insight from Josh.
You could say we upped the content on Up the Monitors.
What?
Yeah, we
Say again?
said...
Huh? What'd you say?
What'd you say? Say again? We upped the content
Oh.
on Up the Monitors.
I see what you did. Yeah, I think
Now
it's fair to say
upvote this on YouTube.
you can't. That's Reddit.
No. Yeah. It is, you're
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Oh, I changed it to light, didn't it? Oh, wait, no, it's
So,
never been upvoted.
Is our goal for 2018 to get UTM started?
What?
Yeah, go on r/UTM right now and
Ooh.
upvote this post. Just please do not go on r/feet.
Is that a thing? Well, it's
Yeah,
gotta
of course
be,
there
innit?
is. There's some fucked up subreddits.
How do you know it's a thing?
Well, feet
Right.
exist. So does the
yeah.
internet.
Okay.
Put
Fair
two and
enough.
two together.
I started using Reddit for like the first time the other day.
What for?
I've just been using it to keep up on whether the Senran Kagura mobile game is up yet.
Did you get it on r/titty games?
It's r/Shinomas, actually.
Ah.
Is that Japanese for titty games?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah.
I would go on it quite a lot, to be fair, for Final Fantasy 14 and also Overwatch. But that's it. Everything else, no good.
One of those sites where you can just be like, I did not have to go near the bad shit.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it's fair to say that we've had a pretty good year. We've been able to be a lot more like creative with what we've been doing. with this podcast and the videos we've been doing. Also, written content's been pretty consistent. I've been pretty happy with that. So to celebrate all we've done and kind of to pat ourselves on the back a bit, and also to reminisce about the highs and the lows. The highs being Mark and Tom literally high as fuck on the last podcast, and the lows almost definitely being Joe's vision for the Total War series earlier in this podcast.
Well,
We got off to such a terrible start with that.
I'm just saying there might be some clashing.
Okay, sure, sure thing.
The cum sores will clash.
No.
No.
This is UTM circle jerk after all, so
I mean, aside from Total War cum swords, I think the biggest thing we've probably accomplished is this podcast. The first one we did was back in February. Was it? Yeah,
think so.
February. But that one sounded like ass because half of us had like shit mics and terrible, recording habits. But it was, it was a lot of fun. I think that's what carried us forward and continued it. And we covered cum swords and covered Future's output and a few special things thrown in here and there, like the Persona 5 podcast and the 2 quizzes. I thought were fucking incredible. I enjoyed that.
I
Those
thought
a lot.
the quizzes were unfair and
Maybe
I
you
will be
should get...
reporting you to the Games Commission.
No. I'm going to
Oh, no.
report you to the being wrong committee.
I won the first one, but still think it was unfair.
What? Did you win?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got carried by me.
Oh,
Wow.
did you?
Actually,
I-
that's not true. He answered like 2 anime questions. He saved me.
I think you got half a point for literally shouting dogs. Was that true?
I think
Sounds
I
like
did.
him.
I think I did, and then you were like, "Wait a minute, this isn't fair." And you took my
See,
point
I was
away.
trying to be balanced.
I don't think you did it. To be fair, I had 3 members. I had me, Rich, and his can. So
That's one of the bad recording habits. Rest in peace,
R.I.P.
Rich.
the can.
All right, he's off doing his own thing now, so more power to him.
yeah,
Yeah, I thought the quizzes were, if badly balanced, a lot of fun still.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
well, it
mean-
was like a Mario Party style approach. It's not going to be fair, but at least everyone's having a good time, except the people losing, obviously. But
More like Mario Kart. Me and Joe just had the bloody blue shell for the first quiz.
To be fair, the second quiz I had so much fun doing because I was actually answering the questions, but also I had a terrible fucking time editing it afterwards because it was fucking audio problems everywhere.
slipping up on too many banana peels if we're going with that analogy.
Oh, are we gonna carry this throughout the whole fucking
Why not?
podcast?
why not?
Yeah. Who cheated the most?
Toad,
No. Out of us, who's going to be the
Oh.
toad?
bloody Connor with his bloody jumping of sharks.
That is true.
It's cheating. He
Fucking
took media studies. Yeah. Fucking asshole. Yeah. Listening back on the older ones, like the first few and whatnot, it kind of made me laugh because, like, every month I mentioned in the intro that I was surprised we were still doing it.
It's amazing that we've got a we've done it monthly.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, like,
impressive for us.
yeah, we rarely stick to something for an extended period of time. It's usually like a few months and then people will just
Fall
know.
apart.
yeah.
Monthly
But I
bangers
think-
too.
Yeah, we've had that consistently. I think the fact that the podcast, excuse me, and also monthly bangers, they're both like monthly. I think that helped a lot to help us not get burnt out. Do you know what I mean? Because I think if it was like maybe weekly or bi-weekly,
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was
Wouldn't be
about
as
to announce
fresh.
the introduction of bloody daily bangers.
daily. No, I mean the thing is, if I was getting paid for this shit, absolutely I would not get burnt out. But because I got to do a full fucking time job
Yeah.
and then do this shit as well, like it does kind of burn out a little bit. But I think we've all done pretty well in that regard, like balancing other commitments.
I think the fans should give us money, to be honest.
I think they should, and they can do so by going to our t-shirt merch page that doesn't exist yet, but buy our t-shirts. How about that? But that's another thing. Like we slowly building some real shit. You know, got t-shirts. That's real shit, right?
Yeah.
It is tangible, so yes, like I say, it's real shit.
You can literally touch it. Oh yeah. By the way, I have to take like orders from everyone. Probably not people that aren't in Southampton though. So Connor, you can get your own.
Oh, tight.
Because the more I get, I think I get like I don't have to pay postage and packaging. I can just give it to people. So I'll sort that out. But yeah, it's becoming a real thing. TM, and I think the podcast helped us to do that. But speaking of the podcast, does anyone have like a favorite podcast that we did? Because I think mine was the Persona one. Like I really enjoyed that one.
That one was good.
I love that one. I haven't listened to it.
The Drake one was fun. I think that was like our first one where we knew what we were doing.
What was we talked about Drake
and I think it was bad video game dialogue.
Yeah, it was the roster boss.
Roster boss.
Yeah, that one. I think I spaghetti less on the intro. you know how hard it is though. Like when you know like something's going up, it doesn't even matter if anyone sees it. But just when you know something's going up on the internet, you're like, oh shit. Like,
gotta bring
stuff. Yeah, you start.
Yeah, I got
getting a bit worried.
pretty nervous recording my Peach Splash unboxing just for you guys. So.
Oh my god! Right, so I recorded that. I think 5 times.
Fucking hell.
Because I don't know I can't remember why. I think I fucked some of it up. But yeah, I recorded that 5 times. So I was, to be fair, I was more nervous about that than I was the podcast. Like at this point, I think we should gather all those unboxing videos up sometime and put them up.
Why not?
Mine was done in a single take.
Yeah,
was it?
Same
Oh,
here.
well done.
That's how all Fanime tutor unboxings are done.
Yeah, Josh is a legend in unboxing scenes. So
You gotta capture the magic little moments, the improvisation. You can't script that out.
Yeah, I couldn't really drop the disc again.
No, Connor. Got it. The thing I was laughing the most about in your one is that when you go to open it, you start like clawing at it. There's like a little strip you can pull to just instantly like unwrap it, but you are like clawing at the corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open this.
That's how I open Post. Bloody Post Maverick.
Pretty animal.
Hey, do you know what the best podcast was?
This one.
The one where we talked about XXX and Tachyon.
Oh god, that was depressing. That was really depressing.
Who?
Exactly.
Tachyon.
Who?
Huh?
What? What'd you say?
What'd you say?
Say again?
Legit though, like for the first few podcasts where Joe wouldn't stop talking about cum, like I think that's forever etched in my mind.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was a dark period.
So, not good for a podcast, but good for my own personal, enjoyment.
UTM Podcast, the Cum Chronicles is what we call those first couple of episodes.
It's like Final Fantasy has like different worlds, like World of Evilise and stuff like that. That was our Cum Sword Chronicles.
Welcome to the cum realm.
I feel like if we want a season 2, we have to get rid of the cum references.
No, we're getting TVMA rating this time. Stepping it up.
It's like one of those more explosions, more bloody swearing,
more vor.
Oh yeah, let's amp it up.
The exclusive cross section between UTM podcast listeners and vor enthusiast.
I like how you say enthusiast because it's only the one. Oh no.
But yeah, podcasts have been great. Shout out to Josh for putting them together every time. I think it's gonna not be put together because someone's fucking up, but it gets put together every time. So well done, Josh.
My favourite podcast was the last one because I didn't have to edit that one.
Is it a hassle for you putting it together?
Not really at all.
No. Oh, okay.
Especially now we've got our shit together and we don't have fucking tin cans.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out Neef for hosting the podcast.
Yeah.
What? When?
Yeah.
What
Every
do
time.
you mean? When? You fucking idiot.
Posting. As in posting it. Hosting. I get you.
Yeah, thanks for that, but you call us an idiot every time.
No, I don't.
Oh, coward.
No, that's the listeners. They're cowards.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't want to listen.
I'm
too scared.
No, to be fair, I have said I'm joined by these idiots. You are a bunch of idiots, but I like you all. You're fine.
Nice.
I'm putting that on my CV.
Nathan says I'm an idiot, but I'm also fine. Yeah, podcast. I'm looking forward to doing more in the next year. I don't want to stop doing them. I think they're fucking great. Maybe a bit shorter though, because a bit worried about the length of some of them, including this one. This one might drag out a bit.
Hey,
It's the end of the year.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be long as shit.
Yeah, you got to do like a 5-hour special.
This is my top 50 albums. Here we go.
Did you even listen to 50 albums this year?
Probably
I
not.
legit didn't. Like, I just did not. No music this month. Oh, apart from like right at the end, I was like, oh yeah, 21 Savage and Thingy album and Future and Young Thug, and that was it. I think that was the first albums like I really listened to this year. So
I know it's the wrong time to do this, guys, but I think I've got an impromptu feature pitch.
Go on then.
With Saturation 3 on the Ray, top 50 Brockhampton songs.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, why not?
End of year celebration. Gotta make
I
it
can't
long.
wait for Saturation 3 to come out and just be like, we rated every Brockhampton song ever.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
That sounds like a noisy thing.
No,
That's like
that
the
sounds
same-
like an effort.
That's the same thing as Jojo's pitch, isn't it?
Is there 50? There's more than 50 now.
More than 50, yeah.
Wait.
Like 20 each on each Saturation, isn't it?
Skits aren't
Maybe.
songs.
And All American Trash as well. And like the
I
first couple
legit
of singles.
thought you were going to say All American Rejects. And I don't know why.
I love Swing Swing. That's my
Swing
favorite.
banger.
That's got my favorite Kevin verse.
Anyway, moving on from that. Another thing we did this year that I thought was very brave and very good was we started making videos.
Are you saying that we pivot to video?
We did. We pivoted to video this year. As much as I hate to use that phrase, but yes, we did pivot to video.
2018. Let's get a green screen.
Pivot to green screen.
Yeah, pivot to green screen. Put you in front of it, Nathan. Make you talk about, I don't know, Migos.
Okay. What? Every month?
Yeah, Migos monthly.
This is your Migos podcast. Migos monthly. I like it.
Yeah.
How do you get a green screen, or does it just green?
Yeah,
Just
it's
get
just
some
green.
green, don't you?
Buy one.
Yeah, it's usually just a green. Oh fuck! I almost just said it's just a green screen. No, it's just like a green like piece of fabric. Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, chroma key it out.
Don't know what
You
that
got
means.
this.
I've seen it everywhere, but don't know what it means. Clearly, I'm not the
It's
one
just to
to
like
be doing videos.
remove a color.
Oh, okay.
So don't wear green.
I don't have any green clothes. I think that's fine. It's literally black or white or dirty white because I've sweated in it so much.
Nice.
Yeah, so we got started getting videos out. I think the first one we did was the Overwatch one.
I wasn't in that.
Were you not? No, you weren't because you didn't have it at that point, did you? Yeah, but you bloody loser. Wait, let me pull this up. Yeah, the episode 1. So
that one was great because half of us didn't have any audio in it.
Yeah, it was literally me, and no, it was I had audio, and Em was shouting to get into my headset fake output, and Josh had his audio sorted. I think it was.
Yeah. For making noises.
We could make a Josh soundboard out of that one
sick.
video. Yeah, that Mark was there as well, wasn't he?
I think so.
Was Mark playing?
Yep.
Yeah, Mark was playing. Connor was busy shooting Genji while he was deflecting.
That was the classic Yazoo.
Yeah.
Oh, Yazoo,
I would just maybe we should follow up on that. I did actually buy everyone some Yazoos, and they were very unappreciative.
Well, mine was warm, to be fair. Not even put in the fridge.
You got him a
Connor,
warm
why are
Yazoo.
you giving people warm milk?
To celebrate our first victory.
Hello, friends. I really appreciate you. Here, have this warm, frothy milk.
Sounds like a bloody David Firth short.
Fresh from the shelves of Asda.
Sometimes I feel like my life is a David Firth short.
Yeah, yeah, the Overwatch video. I feel like we were talking about like making videos for fucking ages, but we didn't like either we didn't have the equipment or like the know-how to actually kind of bless you.
Thank you.
Still
to
don't,
make
but...
it. Yeah, no, we still don't. But I mean, we kept saying it'd be nice at some point, but
maybe this was because at one point you guys were like, "Oh, Joe, you can be our multimedia editor," and I was like, "Sick," and then I just fucked off for like a year.
classic Joe.
I think you just have to be in this chat to get an editor role at UTM.
I'll
Yeah,
have you know, I was off finding myself.
Nice.
What did you find?
Suntory whiskey.
Save that for the end of the podcast.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, big reveal coming later. I wonder what it is.
I don't know. I lost it again.
Yeah,
See you guys.
we kept saying it'd be nice to do videos at some point, and we do that with a lot of stuff. I feel it's like, oh yeah, that'd be cool, but not now. But I think it was around the time like I moved from like back home to Southampton, or I was about to, and I hadn't like started my new job yet. So I had like fucking buckets of free time, and I was like thinking I needed something to do like on a day-to-day basis, and that kind of gave me the productive thing that I needed to do, because otherwise I'd just go fucking crazy. But I knew it was going to be one of those things that was shit, but I just wanted to get it done so we could get the ball rolling on it, and then go from there and learn from stuff. And I think we were having a lot of fun with Overwatch at the time, so it made sense to do a video on that.
Yeah.
But aside from sort of like technical issues, with M shouting into my headset and whatnot, I think it actually turned out okay for first video.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think, like looking back on that compared to what we're doing now with videos?
I don't know. I'm never bloody in them, am I?
This is partly by choice.
Yeah, you were in the first one.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
Not my voice.
Oh,
yeah, but the important bit was
appeared.
there. You bloody killing yourself.
I'd like to point out that's the only clip from any UTM video that's been used more than once.
There you go.
Nice.
I don't, Connor. You're in 2 videos.
Liked when
Actually, you're in 3.
I liked when Nathan and Joe got drunk and played PUBG.
We should do
That was
that again,
terrible.
probably. That was
No.
the funniest episode. The audio was fucked, but
Oh god.
Press 5.
you pressed 5 on the keyboard to say how many.
Oh god. That was legit one of the dumbest moments I've ever heard. Apart from do a circle or peach splash.
I'm sorry, but you were misled.
Yeah, no, I was. I feel like that wasn't the worst thing in the world. Connor said do a circle.
Yes.
What did you hope to achieve from running around in a circle?
I don't know. I thought you'd just get powered up by just doing a few laps. I don't know. I hadn't played the game. I was
That
confused
game
by
is
everything.
weird as hell. Do you really not like put it past them to just be like, oh, you swirl around and all of a sudden there's an underwear tornado?
Cheat
Right.
codes.
If only. Peach Peach Splash though, that was a wonderful video.
Who the fuck thought that was a good idea?
You guys, apparently. I baited you all into buying it.
Yeah, but then you baited yourself into it.
Nah.
What a waste of 70 quid.
I think that was. To be fair, that video kind of got other people I know interested in like UTM. They were like, "Oh shit, that's the kind of thing that you do. This is hilarious." But you know, I think of that what you will. But I the intrigue levels, you know, because people see that game, they're like, oh, I don't know what kind of that game that is, but when it's like accessible, like say like your friend's done a video on it and stuff, you're like, oh, well, I can check that out and I can legit see what it's about.
Yeah.
Because people are like really intrigued to see like how far does a game like this go. Do you know what I mean? In terms of hentai.
It made me like I enjoyed playing that game a lot more than like I would if I just bought it on my own. If I bought it on my own, I'd be like, this is dumb as hell. Why the hell did I do this? But then I had like playing it with you guys and doing the video. It was just like more exciting and like fun as hell to just make that video, I guess.
Yeah. I think without everyone being present and all going in on it, it wouldn't have worked as well as it did.
I think we should do more videos of games like that kind. Well, not like that, but you know, games.
Joe really wants to take off the hentai.
More online games of us playing together and shit, rather than just more games in general.
I hear you. Let's get bloody Gang Beast.
Oh, I still haven't played that.
It's not
When's
out.
that even out?
Like
On PC, it is.
Yeah.
Everyone sort of has a PC, right? Or a laptop that can run
It's
Gang
not going to
Beasts.
run it.
MacBook.
No.
Oh, never mind. I forget Josh is a maverick. But yeah, I think the PBS video, that was first and foremost fun after the video. I had no fucking idea what was going on while we did the video, but when we played it after, it was heaps of fun. But but we missed the chance to do like another video for that. We could have done Ass Day, and that was November 30th, and we missed out. To be fair to Connor, he did say in the chat, "Ass Day."
Every day
in
is
all
Ass
caps.
Day.
Yeah, sure, why not? Every day is Ass Day for us. But yeah, no, I kind of wanted to do another thing because I kind of feel bad that Connor's £35 only stretched that far.
I feel bad that you titled it episode 1.
No, legit. I wanted to do more episodes. I thought it'd be fucking hilarious, but I guess the punch went from it after the first one. Maybe, I don't know.
I think what we discovered is that the online is horribly unbalanced.
Oh god, bloody Ezra was the guy that's number one.
Great.
He was hitting Josh up in the DMs.
Oh yeah, slid into Josh's DMs.
I to become a trophy wife this year was amazing.
A highlight for Josh. Yeah, I know that. I think yeah, like I said, a lot of people that I know were like, that's something that kind of got people's attention. Like, shit, what the fuck is this? Like, oh, you're doing that for UTM. Oh, you're running a website. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of gone from there. People at work keep telling me about, like, oh yeah, I watched this thing the other day, or oh, I read this thing. I'm like, cool. This all started from Peach Peach Splash, and you all thought I was fucking a wrong'un. But I'm glad we did that video. It was good.
I really enjoyed the Worms video we recorded that isn't out yet.
It's gonna come out. Don't worry about that.
At some point.
That's spoilers, though.
Spoilers. It was fun as hell. I'm not gonna say what we did, but
oh, okay.
Yeah, we should do it again.
I need to put that video out first.
Yeah, probably.
To be fair, like, I mean, I always want to do videos, but I'm always working like loads, and it's really difficult for me to concentrate on shit like editing because I kind of just want to switch off. But I really do want to get that specific one out because I think that was so much fun worms.
I bloody love editing.
I think that was the dumbest video we've made.
Dumber than Peach Wee Splash.
Yeah.
Dumber than me and Nathan getting drunk and playing a game that requires a lot of attention.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Mm.
It's been dumb idiots all year, isn't it? Thanks, UTM. No, yeah, I'll try and get the worms one out this month because I think, to be fair, like I said, I want to switch off when I get back from work because it's just, I don't know, it's just knackering sometimes. And usually I just play fucking Overwatch or Final Fantasy. But at the moment, Final Fantasy, I'm where I need to be on that. And Overwatch is kind of starting to piss me off. So I don't need to play any of those anymore. No, I still love it, but it's just, I don't know, just people in it. But I think like I can give myself a bit more time to do like maybe a couple of videos because we did record another Overwatch thing. Did we not?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so might try and get those out this month. Because it's going to be a bit of a lull in content, obviously, because it's December and no one wants to do any work and no one wants to read anything. Everyone's busy doing Christmas stuff, so I'll see if I can get those out. But yeah, what else? What other videos did we do? Oh yeah, we did the Plunkbat ones. Plunkbat's so much fun, but I'm kind of annoyed that you guys can't play it as well, because I think it'd be a lot more fun with more people. And also, Joe's a bad teammate.
No, I'm the best teammate.
And I need other people.
Hey, in the most recent one, you got pretty downed, and I was like, come to me, and you didn't even realise you were, like, still alive. I was trying to save you.
Fake news. I got shot and fell off. It was...
yeah, you went off a cliff, didn't you? Yeah. Sorry, my mistake.
Joe shot Nathan that. Unbelievable.
Nathan shot me.
Oh, yeah.
He's calling me a bad teammate. He was the one who just went, can I shoot you? And I was like, no.
You said yes. I swear you said yes.
Go watch the video to find out.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
I really love games where you can shoot your teammate.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Somehow that's still funny. Like, I think people were like shooting teammates back in like Time Splitters days or some shit like that. Do you know, like the proper old PS2 games? And it was funny then, and it's still funny now. It's like farts and shooting your teammate. Legit, always going to be funny.
And someone's going to be pissed off.
Plunkbat though, like the tenseness of that game is just fucking unreal. Like it probably keeps you wired knowing that. Like someone could just start licking off shots from somewhere, and you got no idea where they're coming from. And I kind of like how you edited them, Joe. Like the length of the videos. Like I think it might be a bit long for some people, but it's nice having like the whole sort of most of the round, like because it's like a long build up and a tense kind of. Do you know what I mean? Like a full adventure.
I mean, our most recent ones have had multiple rounds because we fucking suck, but...
to be fair, as someone with short attention span, 20 minutes is a pretty decent length for them.
Oh, really?
I think that's pretty standard fare on YouTube as well now.
Yeah, I think, like, any longer, obviously, it would just be, like, too much, but any shorter, I think it wouldn't do it justice, maybe. I don't know.
No.
And also, it kind of, like, provides, like, a story, because it's not just, like...
Exactly, yeah.
Because if you had 20 minutes of Overwatch, it's a bit different to 20 minutes of this, because there's a narrative for you to follow, I guess. Which is just
we have
us.
narratives in Overwatch.
What is that?
My part-time jobs.
Oh, yeah, we still haven't done that. Like, I keep thinking about it, like, every time we play and every time we're in skirmish, skirmish best mode. And I'm thinking, we should do some Connor's part-time jobs, because they were great.
That is my achievement for the year. I've had many jobs.
Maybe one for the new year, 2018. Watch out for Connor's part-time jobs. Yeah, I'd like to do more. I mean, just videos in general. I want to do more. But it kind of relies on all of us or some of us having the same games, I guess.
Yeah.
Shout out PlayStation Plus.
Kung Fu Panda, guys. Here we go.
Oh, God. Was anyone else really disappointed when that came through in their emails? Like, this month on PlayStation Plus, Kung Fu Panda. I was pissed off.
It's a PS4 exclusive, so, you know.
I mean, I love Jet Black.
Yeah, there you go.
Rock
Second
and
funniest white guy
roll.
after Seth Rogen.
But yeah, I want to do more videos. I think maybe we'll do other videos with maybe other people as well.
Mm?
I think that'd be kind of a good thing to look into doing.
Oi,
some other
bring in
people.
some fresh blood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, who wants to listen to us idiots all the time?
Well, I mean, I've been doing bloody dumb internet videos for I don't know how long now. Probably like
Oh yeah, Joe's a veteran in the dumb idiot video.
hell
game.
yeah.
Dumb
Dab,
idiot video
dab for
grandpa.
dumb idiots. I maybe like 8 years now. Been a long time.
That's cool and all, but I just have to say, whoever's clicking their pen, stop. I was going to strangle you next time I see you.
That's definitely Connor.
Yeah,
Right.
you went quiet. Why are you clicking a bloody pen in a podcast, you fucking dickhead?
Dunno.
I don't know, just felt like it. Like a kid being told off at school.
I better put this can away then.
What?
Oh no, Rich is back. Yeah, what's everyone feel about more videos next year? Has everyone got the willpower to do that? Because it's quite a lot of hard work, like the subtitles and shit for for Overwatch. I mean, when I had time, when I was in between jobs, that was kind of like, oh yeah, it was kind of fun. I got it all together. But now, I don't know, it's fucking hard. I think it really makes the video.
It does really add to the video, but like you said, it's a lot of investment.
Yeah, it's fucking time consuming. But
I don't watch anything without subtitles, so.
But yeah,
Yeah, we got to start dubbing our videos to put Connor off.
What? Dubbing them into what?
Don't know what you're talking about. Just dub it.
Okay, so more videos will be coming next year. I can't wait to do them. It's a lot of fun. Oh, also, I did that unboxing video. That wasn't supposed. We did an unboxing video for Overwatch. That wasn't supposed to really go up anywhere. I just did it for like friends, but it was kind of funny, and I put it up anyway. But Tom Toucan has been hoarding loot boxes. I think he's got about 45 now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And he hasn't paid for them, which I'm envious of. But we might have a bloody Tom Toucan Overwatch unboxing.
Oh, mate.
Oh, man.
Loot box.
Have it on Christmas, mate. That'd be great.
Yeah,
like opening presents.
Christmas Day. Yeah, shit.
Sorry, they're not Christmas loot boxes, but
Hey, it's still presents.
I'm sure a couple of them will be. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
last few.
The thing is, I at work, I sometimes find like codes for bonus loot boxes and stuff, and people haven't used them. So I gave him one, and he's not bloody used it. So he's got 45 loot boxes just on his own, and he could have another 10 free loot boxes, possibly. Yeah. So please look forward to it. I think that's going to be great. Tom Toucan's Christmas unboxing. Anyway, yeah, more videos, but not all by me. Thank you. What else have we done? Oh yeah. So I think one of the things that wasn't video or podcast or it was just a normal written thing that I think was hella fun was the Kanye ranking. Like, so we did a definitive ranking sometime last year, I think.
It was
Death Grips.
Death Grips.
Yeah, and it really worked. Like, it worked really well.
It's one of our highest viewed pieces. I think.
Yeah.
second highest piece on the website.
We'll talk about the highest later.
People just really eat up that shit, don't they?
They love their bloody rankings.
They're like, do I agree with this ranking? No.
No, I don't. You're all dickheads. But yeah, the Death Grips one worked really well. It was a lot of fun putting it together. We kind of wanted to do it again, but the problem was I think finding an artist that we all like a lot to be able to, you know, go ahead with it. I don't know how we didn't think of Kanye sooner, to be honest. Like there's a big gap between the Death Grips one and the Kanye one. We could have done it a lot earlier. I don't think anyone mentioned it. Kind of crazy. But I think with the Kanye one, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't because I've got a terrible memory, but I think a lot of people put like a lot of albums in like a similar place. Like
we had a lot of the like latest 4. Everyone had it kind of towards the top.
So Die for Pablo,
Jesus, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and 808s.
Yeah.
They were all like the upper parts of the thing. And everyone put College Dropout at, I think, 7th. No, not 7th. Sorry, Late Registration at like 7th.
Yeah, I that was kind of interesting. There was only like a few anomalies.
Like 6th. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I had a few people like talk to me about it, and like a lot of people that spoke to me about the ranking, they were like, "Oh yeah, no, it was pretty spot on." Like, "Oh, maybe this was there, but."
I'm surprised we didn't get more people angry that we ranked the first 3 so low.
I mean, if it was a widely spread thing on the internet, for sure, I think everyone would be mad because you get them old, you know, Kanye heads.
Get people with hats that just say like New York on them.
New York City.
Yeah, no, I think we kind of nailed like a definitive ranking, like which I thought would be pretty impossible, you know, with everything being subjective and shit. But I think we nailed it.
We killed it.
What turned out number 1?
It was bloody Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
We made the list and murdered
That doesn't sound like killed it at all. We're like, oh, we killed it. What was number 1? Jesus. Oh.
No,
wait,
Jesus
wasn't
is, I think, a great album to have because I feel like right now we're kind of feeling the effects of it a bit.
How do you mean?
The new Taylor Swift album is essentially her Jesus.
Yeah, let's go with that. No, I feel like quite a few rappers kind of borrow from that.
What, like now?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what? I swear, like 808s was gonna be number 1 until fucking Mark put his 2 cents in.
No, I think it was always 2. 808s was number 2.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
I still feel like maybe we heard the influence of that album a bit more, but I don't know.
Yeah. Definitely. That's always gonna be around. Pretty sad, isn't it? Sad and rap wasn't around until Kanye.
That is 100% factual.
I know it's our list, but it's nice to see a list where 808s actually is high somewhere.
Where what's high?
808s is high on the list. Usually it's like 6 or 7 or something. It's like, oh yeah, it was alright, but a bit sad.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it, isn't it? Oh, a bit sad. It's like,
where's the rapping?
Right, if you love Ray Shremmerd so much, why aren't you talking about how good 808s is? Come on, everyone on the internet.
Yeah, you tell the internet, Joe.
I told them. At me.
Don't at him.
No,
Too many DMs. Yeah, I kind of want to do another definitive ranking, but now legit I'm running out of like ideas that we could have.
I think that's like two artists we all like.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a lot of factors.
What about Muse?
Oh yeah.
I think Original Symmetry at number 1, and then Panic Station at number 2.
Oh, that is an album in itself, to be fair.
Bloody hell. We could definitively rank the Brockhampton members.
You can't rank the people.
That's mean.
Yeah. You're gonna have to put someone at the bottom. I don't want anyone to feel bad.
Nah, because it's just gonna be everyone's gonna be at number 1.
Oh, tight. Yeah, I can go with that. But do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if there's any other sort of artists that have had a lot of output that you could rank, and also that we all enjoy. So That was supposed to be like a kind of long
Lil B
series. Ah, too much. No.
Riff Raff.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
No.
Bono.
Yes. Yes, please, Bono.
I don't know. But we should let Joe choose this.
No, Joe, you're banned. But I do want to do another one. It's just it might be a bit hard to find it because, like I was saying, it was meant to be like a long-standing thing, wasn't it? Like, oh, we could do this quite a few times a month. Well, a year, but it's harder than it seems.
Who doesn't love a ranking though?
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves a ranking. Like like they said, the Death Grips one took off. I'm still confused about that though. That must have been posted somewhere.
No, I think people just Death Grip fans obsessive. They just Google shit, don't they?
They just Googled, buddy.
Do they?
I love Death Grips. Show me new results on Google.
It'd be like
Death Grips are online, guys.
Remember how one of our search terms for a riffraff list is funny racist raps.
Oh yeah, shit. That was like the indicator for like who searched what to get to our post. Yeah, funny racist rap. There's another one that was it was like LP underrated funny, and that's how they got to like the underrated raps. And I was like, who's searching for LP underrated but also funny?
I just can't believe UTM is the home of funny racist raps.
Oh god.
Can we be I'd rather be the home of cum swords, really.
Yeah, it's the same.
Bit more inviting.
Okay, moving away from. Why does it always come back to cum swords?
We're all born from cum.
Oh god. Fucking disgusting.
Funny rap paragraphs.
That was another one, wasn't it?
Funny rap paragraph. That is UTM in a nutshell.
Yeah. If I had to describe it in 3 words: funny, rap, and paragraphs.
Multiple sometimes.
What else did we do? We also, after much debate, we went full weeb with animatos and other anime-related posts. I think because before, I think we'd done one anime-related thing before, like
it was anime soundtracks.
Was it like 11 of this?
It's technically music.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can remember when we were like putting our heads together about it, and we were all like really debating, should we do any anime things because it might get out of control? Or I can't remember what the reasoning was. I swear someone was like, "Oh yeah, I don't want it to get out of control. We post one thing that opens the floodgates." Don't think that's the case, but we kind of let loose once we put out the worst of it, I guess. PBS, Peach Beach Splash was, well, it's all ass and titties there, so...
It kind of broke people in.
Yeah, we peaked, and then, it was smooth sailing from there. But I think it was you two guys, Connor and Josh, you put that anime OP banger list out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were bangers.
And I think that kind of sort of paved the way for us to actually have an outlet for anime, I guess, in the form of animators.
Yeah.
That's a title that I'm worried is lost on a lot of people, because is it like it's an in-joke, isn't it? Or is it pretty obvious to everyone?
Well, Mato is a word, but people could read it as animates as well. Which also kind of means friends, but also it could be 80s like anime, which none of us have ever seen any of it, so it's way too
that's
old.
Not the first thing people think about. I think it's fine. I fucking love that title. And
I think animators sounds really fun, so
yeah.
Who cares if they make sense? People be like, that sounds fun.
I love hanging out with my animators.
But, oh my god, the most recent animators is so funny. I think there's like one of our funniest podcasts we've done.
What, the gamers one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard Joe express annoyance at fictional characters with like so much hatred.
You're all bloody fucking idiots.
Yeah, no, it was a good one. Yeah, we started the first one was Neo Yokio, which I think it was a good one to start with because it kind of wasn't anime, but it was fun nevertheless.
Yeah.
Was entry level without being bloody
plebby.
Had rappers in it.
Boruto.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boruto. Yeah, so Connor, you say it was like the gamers one, the second one we did was the funniest thing. I can't remember it. I can't even remember why it was so funny. Like I can't remember listening to it. I don't think I listened to it.
Wow. Exposed.
Huh?
I'm clearly not a fan. No, but what happened? Refresh my memory, please.
Connor?
He's gone. Never mind.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to hear about it anyway.
He's just vanished. But he raises a good point, and he's like, "Oh,
yeah, it raises a great point."
I wanted him to talk about it because I can't say, "Oh, I killed it on the intros and was really funny and hilarious," because that just sounds conceited.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Josh.
Okay,
We've got a substitute
now,
here.
yeah.
You killed it on the intros. You were really funny.
Thanks.
Yes, you did. Yeah, that was good. Now I remember why it was so great.
But I'm a bit bitter because you said that I like convoluted video games. Then we went to go and talk about the most convoluted romance of all time.
Oh god.
Had to be deprecating to an extent, and you're the only one I think could take it well.
Yeah, I did the same one this month. I said you were the last and also least. So
I'm the butt of all jokes, but at least I'm a butt and not a bloody willy.
yeah, butts are great. Willie's ew.
Not so much.
Is that Connor back?
Hello, Connor. We asked you a question. You're like, nah.
You were not here.
I broke. Look, after a conversation about how well the podcasts are going earlier, this is the obvious. What did you ask me?
I was asking why it was such a good episode, but Joe covered it. It was Josh. He killed it.
We did kill it, but I thought
Yeah.
it was just we were all very funny and we actually discussed it pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. It was...
Yeah, well done us for talking.
that
Yeah, you know,
kind of gets.
Sometimes we have like discussions where we just kind of don't delve into something properly. Just like,
Yeah, yeah.
But this felt like a proper deep dive, which was cool.
I think having like that as a format, like watching, like all watching the same show, like relatively close to when we discuss it, I think that helps quite a lot because I think there's quite a lot you want to like get off your chest, but you got to keep it in like until we get to the podcast, and then everyone just kind of lets loose on what they thought was great and all of that.
I can't wait for the next one to see who Joe calls a fucking idiot.
No, you don't know. The next one, I might be like, everyone in the show. Bloody sublime.
That sounds like K-Joe to me.
Yeah,
hell.
KJ Christmas episode. Yeah, get it. Nah, legit though. What are we gonna do? Are we doing one this month? Like December?
We'll have to bloody
Yeah.
decide it quickly, but I don't think the end of year podcast is the place to do it, to be fair.
No. Yeah. Good point. We did this
Otherwise,
last time.
that would be 2 podcasts where we've tried to.
No.
What are we going to do next podcast, guys?
Anyways, I mean, I was gonna ask like if anyone thought we fucked up diving into anime like we assumed we would, but I think everyone is pretty much in agreement that we kind of took it in our stride.
I think UTM is clearly now kind of a collective thing for us to talk about our interest.
Yes.
So I don't think there's any problem putting anime up as long as we talk about it properly. We
I think
don't just go on like, here's a list of 10 blonde girls.
Hey,
what? That was
are you
my
trying
next
to? Are you trying to
idea.
diss honey anime here? Come on, man.
So wait.
Sorry, my favourite follower on Twitter.
We can just write about whatever we want.
Yeah.
Top 10 stamps.
Look
not
out
that.
for that.
Yeah, no.
Someone's got to Google it.
To be fair, I had someone come into work asking if we bought stamps. And I was like, no, mate. This is an electronic shop. Stamps, get out of here.
I'd be interested in stamps if they introduced a Migos stamp.
We already said that CEX stands for Computer Electronics and Xbox.
Yeah, get out of here with your stamps.
I'm sorry, but that is not an Xbox. Unless this is an Xbox stamp, we do not take it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I think, Connor, you're saying it was great and whatnot, but I distinctly remember you being the one that didn't want to do anime stuff like back when we discussed it.
I did. I just, like I said, I just wasn't sure.
Wanted to do it properly.
Yeah, I was like,
don't get anime wrong.
No, just talk about it right, not like, don't be a shit like, haha, best girls, or some shit.
Haha.
Haha. Yeah, no, I think we're doing okay with that, and I think that's kind of like a extra dimension we've added. But I'm happy with it.
Top 10 anime daddies.
Oh yeah, Sajiro. Yeah. So congratulations for anime. Well done, anime.
Well done.
Also, on the topic kind of anime, there was a post that Josh did. Josh broke the UTM internet.
Whoa.
With his poker reps post.
He had a bloody bottle of champagne on his bum. He did it.
But I was so stoked when I saw the numbers for this post, because it was just about some, as far as I can tell, and I don't know anything about it, it was about some dude who just raps about Pokemon and uses Pokemon in his raps. But it kind of, I liked it because it kind of showed for us that there's a lot of love to had from going to sort of niche areas of the internet, you know.
Left field.
Yeah, and it gave us a bar for like getting our stuff read by more than just, you know, two of our girlfriends and some people at work. Do you know what I mean? But so, do you want to like explain how that idea came about and
explain my thought process? Yeah. You know, see, like, we've been on the road for a couple of years now, and like, you know, I
how's
just
the
saw
album
these
going?
experiences. No, I had like a very similar idea a year ago, and the guy who released the project, which is called Trap Ketchum, by the way, which is an amazing name.
The best name.
He's just like a Pokemon YouTube. He's got like 600,000 subscribers or something. So he's fairly big, and I was like aware, like I knew his content. Like I think because I didn't get back into Pokemon myself until we were in our first year at uni. So when Pokemon X and Y came out, and that's when I started getting back into it. And then like say a year after that, I started like just watching YouTube videos about Pokemon and stuff, and he was one of the guys I was watching. And I saw he was doing these like Pokemon raps, and like first I kind of listened to it, I was like, I don't really know what I think about this. Like, I guess like it's kind of cool. Like the wordplay he's doing and stuff like that is no different from any normal rap, but there's kind of just like that innate nerdiness of it. You're just like, I don't know really what. And they weren't really fully formed songs either. They were just like a beat, and then they just rap over it, like for a while, like him and some of his friends. And then like this thing called the Pokemon Scythe that came out, which is like there's two of them. There's one in 2013 and the last one, which was last year, which is just like this 20-minute long video of them just doing a cipher. Like it's him, like this Shofu guy, and like all this kind of like YouTube friends, some of which can rap, some which can't, but they're there because I think they're kind of like personalities within that scene. And it's just this massive thing, and I was going to pitch this article idea about like the scene of Pokemon rap, like because the cipher, the 2016 cipher got funded. It got like thousands and thousands of dollars in funding to them to shoot it
by fans and
stuff.
Like
for them to shoot it at like Pokemon Worlds and stuff like that. So I was gonna say, look at this Pokemon rap thing, but like I think, well, I'd been burned by some pictures beforehand and was feeling a bit insecure about my pitching ability, and also I felt like it was kind of a bit exploitative, just being like, it was like one of those, just like, hey, look at this thing,
look at this thing that we want to get a thing from.
Like, so I just didn't do it. And then this project Trap Caption came out, and it just kind of started drip feeding singles, and I was like, hey, these are cool. These are actual songs now. Like the first song
Not
is like
just a beat and a
yeah.
things.
Like the first song
before,
they put out, which is called Relicify, which is like this like infamous Pokemon YouTuber basically who's like really hypocritical and is also a furry. Not that that's anything to do with how bad he is, but like he's just very well known for being like a toxic member of like the Pokemon YouTube community, I guess. But like yeah, and like the beat sample's the same sample the Antidote by Travis Scott samples.
Tight.
But like I was like, when you hear that, you're like, oh, okay, like, because whenever you hear a sample that's been used in another song, you're like, okay, well, it's never going to be like as good as the original song that you've heard the sample in. But like, it really kind of made it its own, and like, it's got like a really catchy hook and stuff like that. Then the full project came out, and I listened to it, and I was like, this is good. This is like a good like
legit like
rap project. Like, fuck if it's about Pokemon, who cares? Like, it's good. Like the wordplay is really good, and the beats are good. And the hook's good, and what more could you want from a rap project? So yeah, I was just like, go on. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say like, when you posted it and I watched the video, like it legit hit me. Like when you were saying about like the stuff from like 2013 or whatever, it was just a beat and like someone rapping it. There's some wordplay. I expected it to kind of exist in that kind of time and like kind of the same space as like epic rap battles and shit
yeah.
But I was so blown away with like it was legit like just rap like and not kind of it wasn't like it's too nerdy. Do you know what I mean?
No. I don't think
I'd say like it's no different to listen to like Childish Gambino, like early Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lot of references about something people love. Absolutely no problem. I listened to the project and it was tight.
Nice. And yeah, obviously he got loads of great views, and that was all my doing, and definitely not him retweeting it. I think.
How did that kind of did it kind of scare you when it took off like that? Because I would be fucking.
I didn't like because like he seems like a very like kind of one of those persons who just gets on with his stuff and does what he wants, and he doesn't really care about any, like the other kind of stuff. So I tweeted it like out, and I was like, okay, it's out there. Like, never in a million years thought it like. 5 minutes later, it'd be like, this article kind of clean, or whatever, retweeted it. And I was like, whoa. And like loads of people started liking it, retweeting it. That kind of puts it on like a bit of a surreal level, because you're like, oh shit, all these people are now reading the words I did. Are they any good?
Yeah.
What do I do?
Did you go back through it? Because I definitely would have. Like,
no, I definitely
a million times.
Made sure I didn't say anything anything
search
bad.
for certain mistakes.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was. I mean, it was cool. It was cool. Like,
I was really I was just kind of happy to see that like something one of us wrote was being appreciated by a lot of people. I feel like you know we're all good, and we don't necessarily write for maybe one of us isn't included in this, but we don't write like any big place where like our words are going to be seen by loads of people. So I don't know. I felt happy that you got the appreciation.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool, but like at the same time, it's one of those things where you're like, I don't know. I think it's like I think I've mentioned it before when we've had like rough patches of like traffic or stuff like that, and we say it's not really healthy to like let traffic determine the worth of your words and stuff like that. So
it would be nice to get more, because it is a bit kind of disheartening to get very few views on something you worked all like day on.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. I don't see the negative side of that. Like everything we write, everything we put out, I don't think about it as I've done all this work and it's got nothing. I see it more of I've put this out. I feel good that it's out, and I'm glad that it's getting something. You know, like I don't know. I don't see it from a negative point at all. Like, 'cause I feel like that's a bit entitled in a way. Not that I'm calling you entitled for thinking that, but do you know what I mean? Like, it's just it'd be nice to get views and stuff, but I'm just happy that we're putting it out for ourselves.
We're not doing it for the views.
I'm not saying I'm expecting it. It's just sometimes, I don't know, it's nice to get feedback and
yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise, it feels like you're just sending it out into nothingness.
But it's not nothingness, though, is it? Because nothing gets 0 views.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean? Someone somewhere's reading it, even if it's Josh reading something I wrote. At least Josh is reading it. But no, I think yeah, it's really nice to have someone get some appreciation, but I'm not going to go chasing it like chasing the traffic.
Yeah.
Because I'll get bloody run over. So it's not.
We're going to start writing Jake Paul articles only from now on. And
oh, tight. Yeah, no, I was really happy with that, and I think he did well. So congratulations. Moving on from that, this is not really like a thing, like a thing we did, like a concrete thing, but we covered a shit ton of 88 Rising stuff this year. And I kind of thought, like, when I was going through things, what can we touch on? Like, what have we done this year? And I was like, legit, we just posted loads of 88 Rising stuff, like, all year. And it's not really about us, but I kind of wanted to, like, touch on why that's become such a prominent thing for us and in general, because it's kind of, blown up. So it's like pretty much every post of Monthly Bangers has an artist or group or whatever associated with 88 Rising in some way. And for people who don't know, that's a YouTube channel / collective / record label / I don't know what the fuck.
everything.
Yeah, they do everything, but like focus primarily on East Asian culture. And I don't know, like, when I first caught wind of them, it was their YouTube channel, definitely. But I don't know when it became like a popular thing. But I can remember, like, the first thing I watched on there was I think it was the 7-Eleven, the Higher Brothers 7-Eleven video, and it made me feel so like warm inside because of the video. It's like it has a Christmas thing on it, and then it's all the Higher Brothers like sitting around talking about how much they love eating food, and there's a cat, like a kitten, and a drum set, and Masiwe's got like a granddad hat on, and he looks beautiful, and I don't know, it was just I was like, oh, this is lovely and nice. Turns out that's just out of the blue for Higher Brothers. They make bangers, not nice love songs about food. But I mean, do you know what I mean? It was kind of like from that, I was like, the aesthetic of it, like just the way the video was shot and what they were talking about and how they were talking about it. I was just like, oh, this is like fully like unique. And then their YouTube channel sort of turned into a haven for bangers for me. But
yeah, my first thing I saw on there was "Bitch Don't Kill My Dab," and like
that was before 7-Eleven, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was while I was drunk. I found it. It's like, oh my god, this is great. And like, ignoring that it's called "Bitch Don't Kill My Dab," and everyone's like, haha, silly. But the beat, I was like, the beat in this is great. Like, I love the beat, and it's like,
yeah.
So yeah, just kept checking Higher Brothers, and they keep putting out bangers and bangers.
That's why we keep posting about it. But why do you think that, like, why do you think 88 Rising took off in the way that it did this year? And why do you think we keep going back to it?
It's one of the best links we have between kind of, Asian rappers and Western kind of rappers and culture.
Yeah.
Also, I think it has a lot of funding and, like, people who know their shit behind it.
Yeah, from a marketing aspect, I guess, yeah. But it's I don't know, it's just such a kind of you wouldn't get many sort of Asian artists in other places, do you know what I mean? It was kind of like a spotlight for...
I guess it helps that a lot of the people they have on it have already kind of blown up, like Rich Chigga. His first song was huge.
Yeah.
That Stick, everyone was, I've seen it about doing the rounds.
Fucking
it's got
phenomenal,
loads of views.
Yeah.
Keith Ape, obviously, Itchy Ma, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
People are still sort of interested.
Yeah.
Yes, they got Dumbfounded doing stuff on there now, and he's got a decent following. He's built over years.
But it's not just like things that they've picked up before, like artists from before, and like. I mean, I know you're not saying they latched onto them, but that's know, they've promoted like a lot of newer artists as well that like aren't maybe as big. So like, I think is it Yeji? Sorry, pronunciation bad. But yeah, that first track that I heard from her was "Drink I'm Sipping On," and that was an absolute banger. And I'm thinking that like. I'm glad this place exists for the spotlight to be put on this because it's fucking sensational.
Like, and she's getting a lot of attention now as well. You know the BBC Sound of 2000.
Yeah, she's on the shortlist.
She's on that.
Yeah.
She's getting like Pitchfork interviews and stuff. And
she's been
featured on a website
Pigeons
called
and Planes as well.
The Monitors. She's been on.
The big one. You know she's made it if she's on Up the Monitors. Oh, hi, Joe. Nice of you to join us again.
I fell asleep.
Did you legit?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I heard someone really loudly say pigeons and planes, and I freaked out. I thought I did something wrong.
Get back to your job.
What'd I do?
Posted about Yeji.
Oh, yeah, I premiered the Drink I'm Sipping On video.
Yeah. It's a banger. And we're talking about 88 Rising if you've missed anything, Joe.
Oh, that again.
Joe's not keen, obviously.
Well, I think he is. I think he just makes a meme out of it that we post about it a lot. You like 88 Rising as a thing, don't you, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I think the thing is, it's easy access for us. Just go on YouTube fan channel, see what they posted. We'll usually find a banger.
There's a bunch of smart people funded by very rich Chinese men.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who?
Bloody.
Their names are secret, but people know that there's a lot of money
in the group.
there.
Now, apparently, and this is another thing, right? Like, it's all well and good saying, "Oh yeah, these artists they come out with bangers and whatnot," but like, I really wanted to know more about all the artists. Well, specifically like Higher Brothers, and I was thinking, well, yeah, they're putting them on and whatnot, but I'm not. I need more. And I can't find out more because it's not like loads of, Western publications are posting about them and interviewing them and know about them from before and whatnot. But on the comments for, I think it was a video that 88 Rising actually did about, I think in collaboration with Beats, about the 7-Eleven video and the production for it. And that was like the first glimpse into kind of behind the scenes stuff. Apparently Matty Wade produced it. I did not know that. That was great. And he was talking about like how it got made and how it was like originally like a proper like trap song, and how it had like mad hi-hats everywhere and it was like dirty and shit like that. And he wanted to make it so that it was completely different because people weren't nice timer. Who's got food?
Wake up, Joe. That was my alarm to tell me to wake up if I fell asleep.
Oh,
bit late.
Nice. Yeah, like, what was I saying? Oh, you've ruined it with the timer.
That's the 7-Eleven behind the scenes.
You're just thinking about food.
Yeah. So he was talking about how it got made and how there was a trap version, and then they were like, you know what, we can do different stuff. So he made it like he found this sample, and then he made it from there. And I was like, this is exactly what I want. Like more sort of behind the scenes stuff. But then I went into the comments and there's people that have been following them for like ages, and people obviously like fucking just dumb Americans and shit are like, oh, I don't know where this is going. And then someone's like, yeah, actually, like Mello's been doing this for a very long time. He dropped out of school to like record, and then he went back to work and whatnot while everyone else was doing Higher Brothers stuff, which was they all quit their jobs to do it. And he was like working still. That's why he wasn't on a few tracks and whatnot. But now he's back and he's quit his job and he's doing it. And I was like, damn, like this whole like area like of knowledge behind them that I haven't had access to, but now I'm getting access to it. Like through the sort of community and whatnot. And I want more of it. I want more behind the scenes shit because it's
More
nice to know
mellow.
more. Huh?
More mellow.
More mellow. Mellow is underrated.
You say it.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, love 88 Rising, giving us a lot of content.
Shout out UTM Rising.
What's your favorite 88 Rising related thing? Artist or video or whatever? I want to know.
Me?
Yeah, you.
You're
You're the only other person that goes on there like every day.
I think it's probably made in China
Yeah.
because that is like the pinnacle of Higher Brothers for me.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
like, they're super being like rep in China. They're like really kind of being kind of goofy and silly with it, but they're still going hard. Like Deezy's verse is fucking crazy in that.
I swear he's like shouting like "Made in China." Yeah.
Yeah, and then like there's that Rapper's Reacts video, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Like everyone was going crazy for his verse.
I was like, "Who's this chubby dude?"
And everyone keeps calling him Snorlax in the comments. And apparently, I saw in the comments of one of the other videos, someone like in China or somewhere asked him about like fans calling him Snorlax, and he was like, "If it makes the fans happy, that's fine."
Oh.
So I was like, "Oh, nice dude." But literally everyone's saying like, "Oh, this fat dude's fire because of that, verse." Yeah, and Made in China's great.
What's your favorite, Nath?
I mean, I was gonna say Higher Brothers, but I can't. I think we can't say Higher Brothers are great. But the one like video that kind of stood out for me was the Sue Boy. She was doing like a.
Oh yeah.
I think the title of it was like Vietnamese rap queen Sue Boy performs Doi, like one of her songs. And that alone, like seeing that title for the first time, I was like, Vietnamese rap queen? That sounds fucking tight. I have no idea that like Vietnamese rap was a thing. And then that's interesting alone. But then, well, carry on.
Seems like a lot of healthy rap scenes all over Asia.
Yeah, and I wasn't privy to them before 88 Horizons. That's why I appreciate them. But like that video, first of all, the title, then second of all, the actual performance was it was legit like regal as fuck. Like she owned the performance with a sort of like royal arrogance kind of thing. Like, like just uppity kind of like, everyone's beneath me. But it was because she was so good that everyone was beneath her kind of thing. And I kind of felt like she was doing it in Vietnamese, obviously. I think Vietnamese, when it's like rapped, it's pretty punchy, so she just came across as an absolute badass. But the setting for it is like just a bunch of neon lights and ferns and like just girls in the background like sitting there just doing nothing, just holding candles. And it was just fucking perfect. Like those three things are like, I didn't even know I wanted them in videos, but that was perfect. Neon lights, ferns, and candles being held by stationary people.
Yeah, I was going to say, you said about her language being punchy. I think that's kind of part of the appeal of it Rising, that it brings like something very different to rap that you don't get with like American stuff, because obviously languages, you get different rhyme schemes, different kind of ways of rapping.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like I was lost the change for. Oh yeah, production as well. Like Higher Brothers, go back to them. They use some kind of Chinese sounds. Like obviously, you're never gonna hear that in bloody Little Pump mixtape.
I mean, you hear it like some places, like it's not like a prominent thing though. But I feel like in every kind of Higher Brothers, there's always like a very distinct, Chinese aspect to it. Like especially Made in China, obviously because it's a song about being made in China, it's gonna have them kind of sounds. But yeah, I think in that Doi track by Sue Boy, that's got like very distinct like kind of twangs that are very, everything about it is just like very unique, and I'm glad that we get to see more of it.
It's kind of like how on Nero Jacket's Heems used a lot of South Asian sounds in it.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. Well, Mike Finito. But,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, him and Mike Finito. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like samples from I think Coca-Cola adverts in India.
Yeah, and they do the same thing with Sweatshop Boys as well.
Yeah.
But obviously they use a wider breadth of things because what's his Riz?
Riz.
Yeah,
MC is Pakistani,
he's Pakistani, so obviously they use like a kind of a wider breadth of sounds, and it's cool.
Yeah,
I think that's something I'd like to do more of. Explore more kind of raps throughout the world.
Oh well,
when
have
you
I
gonna
got
write
a
about
feature
that?
for you?
Oh yeah.
Wait, did Joe do that already?
I did it.
Yeah, you
yeah,
did. Yeah,
I did
you
it
did.
earlier this year. 10 different countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, but be more specific. Don't.
What?
What do you mean?
I mean, go deeper.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
I
Joe.
went pretty deep.
Yeah, no, I'm
getting insulted left and right on this podcast.
Don't fall asleep then.
Fuck off. I'll fall asleep, and you can talk about D2 again.
easy.
D2.
No, apparently. Easy no. I don't know.
Snorlax.
Massyway was
DZ
calling
no.
him. Massyway was calling him no in the video. I was like, I thought it was DZ.
It's DZ no.
DZ
but
no, yeah. But then I was like, no, okay, whatever. Yeah,
probably
no.
Just a little nickname.
Yeah, yeah.
Any
I just,
Migos.
yeah. But the thing is, not that I'm getting annoyed or bored with like Western rap or anything, but a lot of it is kind of starting to sound the same to me now. I think when things get popular, it like keeps going. I don't hate it. I quite enjoy it, but I like hearing something very different.
Hmm.
So AA Rising is great for that.
It's when I listen to Korean rap, one thing I like about it is because I should understand some
little
of
bit,
it, but
yeah.
I don't. Like not enough. But it's nice to hear very like kind of hear the tones a bit more and kind of like the techniques and like kind of the intonation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you can pick it out a lot easier when you're not concentrating on lyrics or whatever.
First time I heard Korean rap, I was like, why are they saying that word so much? And then I learned more about Korean, and I was like, oh, damn.
It's not that word.
No, different one. I still don't want to say it, though.
But yeah, I fully get that aspect of it, like listening for intonation and like you said before, like different rhyming schemes and stuff. Like I don't know the languages, but it's interesting to see how they kind of use the language within the form of rap.
Plus, I think now that like rap is getting a lot more melodic again and everything, and kind of
yeah.
It's more about how it sounds rather than what's being said a lot of the time. Like obviously, what's being said matters to some artists, I think, and well, a lot of artists,
fans.
But sometimes, like if you're listening to say Young Thug, where sometimes he's just saying absolute nonsense on a track and just going crazy, but it sounds
Still
great.
sounds fire, yeah.
Yeah. Then it's it's the same thing with listening to another language, and it's like I think Japanese sounds bloody great on a rap track and stuff like that. So it's like kind of that aspect. It's like bloody Tom York going over a song. He's not even saying anything, but it sounds great. Keep doing your thing.
Yes, Tom York, the original mumble rapper.
Hell yeah.
I also saw another comment about like apparently with Higher Brothers apparently a lot of Chinese people don't actually understand what they're saying either. I don't know whether it's because maybe because it's being rapped and it's like I don't know whatever. But I did see someone say that it might be like a dialect thing or like a slang thing.
Yeah, there's so many
people are not
regional
used to.
dialects.
Yeah.
China is a fucking huge ass country.
But I found that interesting as well. It's like, oh yeah, I don't know what they're saying, but neither do Chinese people. So, but they're still huge. So
Yeah, I was gonna say we can't understand what
melodies are
Lil
cool.
Pump's saying sometimes. They can't understand our brothers. We all
But
people.
Probably they can understand Lil Pump better than us.
I was gonna say he's rapping about #1 brand Gucci.
Yeah, Gucci. I live for those moments in Higher Brothers songs where I know what they're saying. And I'm like, shit, yeah, I can sing along to this bit because I fucking, do you know what I mean? And I even looked up how to say some of the Chinese stuff as well. Like in the first line of "Made in China," it's like the alarm clock that wakes you up, made in China. And I was like, oh, this sounds cool. I want to know how to say it so I can sing along. Educational as well as fun.
Me and Nath now are fluent in Chinese.
Ni hao. I know like
just got
4 things.
Fluent in Meganese. I'm not gonna.
Thanks, IP.
I keep saying I hate Saipi, and I don't at all. It's just he's my least favorite member. I like all the others better.
We hadn't shouted him out yet.
Yeah, the whole AA Rising thing. I more success, more power to them because they're really putting some good stuff out.
And
if you want to know what they're saying, just go on trapgenius.com.
Moving on from AA Rising and the amount we cover their shit, because it is a little bit embarrassing sometimes, I feel. Another thing that happened this year, slightly more hyped, I guess, was Twin Peaks. Now, I know Josh and Connor, you don't watch it and you don't care about it because it's not a 20-minute anime for Connor, so yeah, you can fall asleep if you want now. It's time for me and Joe to talk.
I'm going to talk about why this is the best fucking show you've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it was a long time coming. 20 years. Wait, obviously
26, I think.
Well, yeah, but we were... Yeah, but we weren't waiting for that whole time.
Well, when we first started watching it, so I started watching it in, I don't know, what,
a year before uni?
Yeah, 2012, 11? I don't know.
11.
Yeah, it must have been. And then I was like, hey, there's a show, you should watch it. And you were like, nah. And then eventually I was just like,
classic.
Fine, cool. And then in the back of my head, I was like, no, I need to show the show to as many people as possible. Because obviously at this point, it was just like a long gone thing. Yeah, there's only 2 seasons of it, whatever. So then eventually got you drunk, ordered you pizza, and then was like, sit down, watch this shit, and you were bloody hooked.
The perfect setting to make me do anything. Give me beer, give me pizza, and I'm yours. Pause.
And then, just over a year later, just a year after you finished it and you were like, that was bloody brilliant, they announce, hey, more coming. And...
What?
What?
You went all robotic and all I heard was,
oh no,
hey, coming.
I could assure you I was not talking about swords no more.
Oh, tight. But yeah,
well,
they announced the 3rd season.
Yeah, the return, the limited event series, whatever you want to call it. There's 50 different names for it. All I know is it was bloody good.
Yeah, I mean, your overall impression of the 3rd season. I mean, both in the context of the seasons before and just by itself. I kind of want to know both sides to that.
So when I first watched the dump that they did at the beginning, because it was 4 episodes at once, the premiere date, so it was a lot to get through.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of glad that they did 4 at once, because that first episode, the 2-hour premiere, is just it's so different and bizarre. It's it feels like watching Twin Peaks for the first time again when I first watched it, rather than feeling oh, finally, it's a continuation.
Season 3, yeah.
Yeah, so it's it gave us a few things. It went straight in for the weird, kind of more surreal elements, and, gave us some of that continuation of, ooh, what's Agent Cooper been up to?
Yeah.
But then it also introduced, so many new characters, so many new plot lines, and I'm pretty sure like 80% of the episode didn't even take place in Twin Peaks.
Yeah, it was complete. It was like New York.
Yeah, and then the only character we see besides Cooper, like the only few characters we see besides Cooper in that first episode is like
Cole.
I think
Cole?
No, we don't even see Gordon Cole in that first episode.
You not?
We see, I think, Hawk, Lucy, Andy, and I can't even remember who else. Oh, James and Shelley right at the end, and
oh yeah,
you get like a little bit of a sense of, you know, how it's been in those interim years, but it's just like there's so many more questions immediately, like more questions than I had before, like that finale before. And it's like in relation to the previous seasons, I think that they just did so well on, you know, not tarnishing anything.
Yeah. That was really the thing that I took away from it. It was like, can you imagine how hard it must be to do 2 seasons of something that were like so well loved, and then to come back like decades later to try and do it again and
but
not get
they
trashed for it?
They didn't do the easy thing, did they? They didn't just be like, oh, here's everyone eating pie and drinking coffee.
Yeah, you don't want that nostalgia throwback. But I wasn't expecting that to happen anyway. It's David Lynch, so I was expecting, you know, not a typical return kind of thing.
Yeah, but even then, like some of his, like the stuff in the original seasons, like viewed through the lens of like TV today and everything, it's kind of not that crazy anymore. Yeah, like obviously it's still super unique and everything, but the way it gets like weird and everything, it's just kind of like, you know, that's standard now. But this felt
because of Twin Peaks.
Yeah, because of the show itself.
Yeah.
But the new season, like, it sounds dumb, but it's like the only TV I think I've watched where I've been like, this is actually like challenging.
Yeah.
There was, and not like, in moments... I got to think about everything in this kind of way. I just have to kind of. You don't want to understand it, but you want to understand it, if that makes sense. Yeah. You know, it's really hard to just describe what made this season successful, I think. Besides, hey, this is just the most unique TV I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, that's why, because it was so unique and because there was still an option for it to fail, like spectacularly. Because it was so unique this season, like unique in the terms of, you know, TV in general, but also in terms of Twin Peaks itself, like it was a completely unique experience.
I'm just so happy they went in the direction they did.
Yeah. Like I was so stoked. Like I didn't have any like doubts that it was going to be great, but I'm so stoked that they went in the direction they did, because I feel like that was the way to go. That wouldn't have people going, but season 1 and 2, or this is too, you know, this is too out there, or do you know what I mean? They just
obviously it pissed off some people that were just expecting the exact same thing again, but
you can't please those people.
No, but those people, like, let's be honest. If they did that, we wouldn't be talking about it right now. We'd just been like, yeah, it happened. No. It was all right. I don't want another fucking bloody nostalgia trip where they're just like preying upon everything and shit like that. Just And the thing that was, I thought, really good about it was that they do give us nostalgia, but it's like really finely sprinkled across it. It's like,
and it's put in the right places at the right time.
Yeah, and then they give like really nice tributes to characters and obviously actors who have passed away. Like, death was very prominent with it in a way. But yeah, I just thought it was a really good kind of encapsulation or whatever of the passage of time or whatever.
And another aspect of it that was huge and that we posted about was the music as well.
The music was bloody brilliant.
Huh? Yeah.
Bloody brilliant.
Bloody brilliant. I was so enamored with the way they chose music for that show, and obviously, you know, how they used stuff from before as well. and Angelo Badalamenti being the G he is working on that show.
The performances at the end of the episode, the 9 Inch Nails.
The 9 Inch Nails. What were you saying, Connor?
I was saying I was enamoured with Moby's bald head.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you know about that? You didn't watch it?
Because I saw the thing you posted. And
I
watched.
Yeah.
Well, Moby's great.
Yeah.
Connor kept asking for updates on the bands at certain points because he was like, I said, don't worry, Connor, I'll let you know when Trent Reznor shows up. Because he was in the cast list before the show aired.
Yeah. That got me intrigued, like, early on, like, when it was like, oh, yeah, these are the people that are in it. Michael Cera, I was like, oh, shit. Trent Reznor, wow. You know what I mean? Eddie Vedder as well. That was kind of, underwhelming, but whatever.
It happened.
It happened, yeah, well done.
I was about to say R.I.P., but wasn't that Chris Cornell?
Oh, Connor!
Ah, you awful man.
Bloody hell.
Go back to your anime break. Mute yourself, man.
Like, again, with the nostalgia thing, like, they sprinkled in old music really well and everything.
Yeah.
Didn't over-rely on it. They got new compositions from Angelo that were really good.
Yeah.
And then they got new compositions from, like, 2 other people. They got Johnny Jewel. He did some really cool stuff for the Vegas segments of it. And then I think, who else was it? Fuck, I can't remember who else was it. It was Dean Hurley, who's, like, always done co-sound design with David Lynch on some of his newer projects. And it's just, like, a really cool mix of this, like, that show just, in general, just sounds great.
Yeah.
Like, so much detail has gone into the sound design of that show, which is, like, you can't say that about much TV in general, I think.
You know what the best part of it was? Having the bloody YouTube old school type beat. When Ike the Spike was getting ready to
Blunted Beats.
Blunted Beats, I am.
Banger.
I've been listening to that a lot. It's a nice kind of like just booming kind of.
That is on the official release of the soundtrack.
It's on there.
Yeah.
No way, that guy.
You can get a vinyl with Blunted Beats on.
With a Z, isn't it? Blunted Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it surprised me in a lot of aspects, and that being one of them. And I mean, that's what I really enjoyed about this season, and that's why it is my favorite season. I've told a few people that, and they've been like, "Oh, really? Like, yeah, but you can't beat season 1." I'm like, no, this was like fresh and new and exciting and surprised me, and everything was just 10 out of 10. Maybe apart from the ending, like that was kind of weird. Like, I don't mean weird as in, oh, Twin Peaks is weird, but kind of like handled a bit strangely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's the definitive ending, but it's an ending, and it's like, you don't even need to talk about it in specifics just to say, like, it was one of the most striking endings I think a series has had. Oh, yeah.
Definitely, but with what like David Lynch said about it, like, oh yeah, not gonna do another one, and it's just like, oh well, you got to come on.
Well, he said he was like, I don't know.
Yeah, he's being coy.
Which is, I mean, he used to say it's as dead as a doornail. So
yeah.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if in like 4 years there's a new season or something.
I just hope either me or David Lynch don't die before another one can turn. I don't know who's going first, to be honest. But yeah,
man, that's going to be a sad day.
I feel like after this season,
David Lynch. Sorry.
No one cares about me. No, I feel like after that season, if there's not another one in the same sort of vein, like obviously the other ones were like decades apart, but this one I kind of want like at least one more season to be part of this kind of era of Twin Peaks. I think that'd be perfect. But whether it happens, I don't know.
Well, what we did get was like 18 hours, so I think we got more than we could have ever hoped for. Really.
Yeah. No, I was really impressed and satisfied. To be fair.
Bloody shout out to all the new like really good characters in it and everything.
Yeah.
Like Sharkface.
Oh, bloody Sharkhead
Sharkhead,
Richard. Yeah, bloody hell. He was legit like scary.
Yeah.
Oh god. But also I hated him like a lot. But yeah, no, there was a lot of new characters that just worked very well. Bloody One Punch Man, British One Punch Man.
Shout out to also Jerry Horn, with the best character progression from the original seasons of all time. He went from being a bum out lawyer to, but he potted, getting lost in the woods. He fucking, what is it, in the final episode, in one of the final episodes, it's revealed that he somehow like went hiking across half the country and turned up naked somewhere.
Yeah. I was laughing throughout his whole fucking whatever.
That's another thing, that this season was like shockingly funny at times.
Yeah, it was very funny. I was found myself laughing quite a lot.
You could tell.
Sometimes I didn't know why, but
I think you could tell so much whenever like David Lynch was playing Gordon Cole. He was just having so much fun with some of the things he had to do.
Yeah.
Especially the scene with the French woman.
Oh god, yeah. Iconic. But yeah, that's easily the best TV shit for me in a very long time, since the other seasons of Twin Peaks. Can't be bested.
Close, well, not
moving
close
on,
second, but second, Mr. Robot, shout out.
Shout out Mr. Robot to love you, Rami Malek. Moving on from that, another kind of like behind the scenesy kind of thing. Obviously, we were posting a lot about AA Horizon, but also behind the scenes of UTM, there was a big beef, and still is an ongoing beef. A double-sided argument about Persona 5 and Nier Tomatoes and Cream. Is that a fart? You farted on podcast?
No. Yeah.
You bloody scumfuck boy knobhead.
This podcast is so long, my computer's slowing down.
Yeah, but it's a special end of year. We have to go for 5 hours.
We're coming up to 2 hours.
I know, yeah. This is the last thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can't remember where this started, but
I think it was during the Persona podcast.
Was it the Persona podcast? Yeah, it was.
It wasn't my game of the year.
And I kicked off. I honestly, oh god, Persona 5 is perfect to me. I can't imagine that Nier is a better. I haven't played it, but I refuse to believe that it's a better game.
I've only seen enough of each game to say that Persona has better menus, therefore it wins.
God, lovely
better
menus.
maps too. Better maps. Menus are not everything. I did not say it was a better game. I said it was my favourite game of the year, which is a very different thing.
I know, but it still pissed me off. And I want you to change your mind.
Let's see. I was gonna say both of them have their flaws, but Nier is something that like gives me so much that I'm like I can kind of let go of its flaws. With Persona, some of its flaws are very disappointing to me.
What flaws?
Mostly narrative ones.
So what's Nier giving you? Because I can't imagine that game. I mean, with the gameplay aspect, I think that's what's kind of getting to me. Like, I can't imagine that. I don't know. Yeah, what is it giving you that Persona isn't?
I guess it was just like, it was something that kind of in its themes and kind of its character depictions and stuff, like I was just always thinking about it. I was very emotionally attached to that game. Like yeah, it has a few problems in that department, but I was just kind of enamored with that whole aspect of it. Persona is something I love it, and I was like, this is probably my favorite turn-based game ever.
Yeah.
Because I think every game should look, if they're going to do turn-based combat, they need to look at Persona first, because that is so smooth with it.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I said, there was just, I think it was too long for me. It just, and that's what let it down. Kind of the last stretch drags too much.
Yeah, I will admit it does drag a bit towards the end.
Really soured my experience of it.
Obviously, I fucking love Persona.
But I still love it. I'm not like don't make me look like a bloody eater. But I think
I just want to say,
it's a fantastic game.
Whenever I hear people talk about Nier, and they'll be like, "Oh, what is it about it you like?" I always hear the word themes, and I want to know what that means.
That kind of seems wanky to me.
It is the Rick and Morty of video games of this year, to be fair.
Fuck's sake.
Oh god, I saw someone at work today with a t-shirt saying "I'm Pickle Rick." I was like, "Oh, you must be quite smart." Do you also watch Rick and Morty?
To be fair, Persona's themes are pretty great too. The whole kind of, adults are shit, and
I haven't seen a game do that, like adults are shit. So, and I've been feeling that since I was like 5, and no one's told me about it and agreed and put it in a game for me. So, I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, themes. What themes are there in Nier that are so near and dear to your heart?
Bloody nihilism, mate.
Is that what it is? It's just everything's shit.
No. I don't think it's that.
Everything's
it's actually
dead.
I think at some points it's kind of hopeful, but also very bleak. Kind of stuff about kind of society. I'm too tired to kind of really.
I thought it was going to be another. I can't talk about what makes this game good without spoiling it thing, because I hear that a lot.
It's not that. It is hard to talk about because it's such an emotional kind of investment for me.
I found it really draining when I was trying to get into it, but maybe that's the point, I guess. But maybe I just wasn't in the right headspace for it.
I am gonna play it at some point because I legit want to know how the fuck you can rate it higher than Persona. But no, but you do make it sound interesting. Like no one's really talked to me about it before, so at length.
It's one of those things where it just kind of hits everything I like as well, so it might be very specific to me.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was watching anime called Yuki Yuno's a Hero, and I was like, this is great, but it's just because it, like...
It's everything that I like in shit.
Yeah, it ticks all the boxes. I look online and everyone's like, oh, this is shit now.
Hey, that's what I found out about Keijo. I fucking loved it. Ticked all the boxes for me. Passionate pursuit of sports, exclamation marks.
Teamwork,
yeah, team spirit, very important to me. And everyone was like, no, this is trash, and everyone's wrong. So yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, when you love something that much, it's easy to overlook its flaws.
I think that might be what I'm doing with Persona. To be fair, I mean, I admitted that it did drag out a bit towards the end. But there's probably other things that I'm kind of overlooking.
I think Nier has
that
the
I'm not really
opposite
thinking about.
problem.
What's that?
From a narrative perspective. It takes too long to actually sort anything out.
Right. Well, I don't want to play it no more. Come on, Connor, give me something else.
Look, that's another thing with Nier. The gameplay length is kind of skewed for me because I just spent before I even went into the narrative, I spent 30 hours doing side quests.
Jesus, that's a flipping.
Yeah, I was playing Nier, and I was just like, when does the main story of this game start? I'm so confused. But then again, I've started playing Final Fantasy 15, and I've got the exact same thing. The beginning of that game is fucking nonsense.
Shut up! I love pushing cars with my bros.
Pushing cars with my bros. Oh, go hunting. This very. That
Joe,
bloody woman.
Don't worry. At some point, you will unlock chocobos and have the greatest time in that
Okay,
game.
yeah. I'll tell you what. Once I get a bloody
about half
giant chicken,
time was just running around on a chocobo.
Oh, that sounds horrible, mate.
I didn't drive anywhere for a while.
What? Call them bloody chocobos, mate. They're not fucking chocobos.
Nah, it's
chocolate.
when it's Easter, you gotta get chocolate versions.
Oh.
We should probably wrap this up now. It's bloody long.
We quickly need to settle a very important debate.
Persona 5.
No, that one's been settled. Connor is wrong. So no, I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna. As soon as I finish it, I'm gonna come to you, and we will settle this like men.
2018, the battle rages on.
That'll be a podcast. Nathan finally finished near. Here's the beef in full. No, the important debate, and the last thing we're gonna end on is Yusuke from Persona 5, best boy, or nah?
I haven't got far enough yet. Sorry.
Doesn't even know what Yusuke is.
I don't care about his opinion. It's between me and Connor, and Josh can weigh in.
Oh, nice.
And be the deciding factor. Yusuke is a very artistic, beautiful man, and he's hilarious. And Connor hates him, and I don't know why. Why do you hate him, Connor?
Well, it looks like you're right.
Well,
Nathan.
this seems like a very one-sided argument, so I guess Yusuke is best boy. I've made
Yes,
the
we
executive
settled
decision.
it. Yusuke, best boy. Thank you very much. Arigato gozaimasu. This has been wonderful. I love winning by default.
Yeah.
I fucking love Yusuke. Yusuke, can we make Yusuke the one of the images on this thumbnail
Sure.
podcast? Wonderful, thank you. And it's got to have best boy tattooed on his forehead,
Oh,
like
nice.
Charles Manson
Yeah.
style. Yeah, well, let's wrap it up there because it's been fucking ages. I feel like at least 3 people have fallen asleep throughout this.
I had a good chunk where I wasn't saying anything, but
Okay, so that's it for the UTM 2017 business. We're done with 2017. It's over.
piss off. Go on.
Fuck off. I
Jog on.
hope you've enjoyed everything we've done this year. Please look forward to more podcasts, more videos, and more great stuff in 2018. We're going to be putting out some stuff this month, but not a lot because it's December and no one wants to do any work. But yeah, that's good. Thank you, everyone. Buy our t-shirts. Link in the description. Give us money to redo the website.
Just give us money, to be fair.
Just give us money. Just Patreon. Give it me on the street if you see me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Farewell.
Bye.